You're listening to the Really Very Crunchy podcast with your hosts, Emily
and Jason. Emily, the holidays are in full swing now.
Full swing.
And you're starting out, spoiler alert, because video's coming later this week, but wow, coming out swinging this Christmas, winning the local Paducah Christmas parade float contest in the school category. School category. Okay. It's not homeschool category.
No, school category.
It's school that includes how many hundreds of people per class high school, and then another high school and all the other elementary schools in the county. Just saying, that's thousands
out
of
the
kids.
County, even.
That's thousands of people.
I don't know how many school floats there were.
That could have made a float.
There were at least 3 because I saw a first, second, and third. I'm sure there were several.
But who won?
Forest Friends.
Forest Friends.
I think it is funny that they put us in the school category, but
I
guess it worked out.
Learn a lot.
Yeah.
We used for those wondering, why is that table flopping over? We used my sandbags on the float that normally keep these tables down, and so they're
out in the car. It's not like you didn't have access to them.
Yeah. No, I know.
It wasn't that big of a sacrifice.
Jason. I
felt,
I don't know. I even feel a sense of major pride in it, and all I did was run and get food and coffees.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody has their role.
Did you get any of me in the Mother Ginger outfit?
A picture? I could probably post a picture.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was there supposed to be a?
Did you get any of the Mother Ginger?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the actual float.
Yeah.
In the parade. Yeah.
I thought that was a really excellent aspect of the float.
I think it kind of made it. It kind of made. Well, let me also say, I think my spotlighting.
Yes, the spotlighting
really made it. Imagine that without the spotlight.
Right. The light was necessary.
The lights you're seeing upon us right now. Mm-hmm. We used all the podcast equipment on on the parade. We pretty soon, if you keep winning, however, you're gonna have your own parade budget. We're gonna have lights. We're going to have full production. We're going to have people swinging from scaffoldings and stuff.
Well, it's funny how a vision takes shape. So when we first had this idea,
Not me. I did not.
No, me and my friend Brittany.
Yeah.
And Lainey was a big help in it, but I don't know that she was part of the vision planning part.
Yeah.
We knew we wanted to do Nutcracker theme because it the whole theme of the parade was the sounds of Christmas.
And honestly, you hear the Nutcracker music, and that is the sound of Christmas, right. Honestly.
But looking around at the other floats, I didn't really notice sounds of Christmas.
People played music pretty loud.
That's something we need to up our game in, is a better speaker system.
Yeah. Well, maybe with the $300 prize money, you guys can get a decent speaker. Or I want a new speaker anyway. I don't know. I'm just...
Well, anyway, just the first idea was I wanted to do something with silhouettes because I thought that could be really cool. We make these big exaggerated costumes and there's a spotlight behind the kids and then a sheet hanging so that visually it's really magical to see that, but it's also you're relying more on your hearing, right? Because you're just seeing a shadow.
Yeah.
It just felt like it fit the theme really well. But we couldn't figure out the lighting on a float in the size that we needed. Yeah.
On a float or on a trailer.
Yeah.
Behind a truck.
So we just had to keep tweaking and changing the vision. So one idea we had was we were going to make the kids marionette puppets for the Nutcracker. Mm-hmm. And so we were going to connect shiny cord to their limbs and they would be dancing like this. But then I was thinking that could look a little creepy if it doesn't come off well, the rigid movements of a marionette.
Well,
so then I was should I climb on top of the float as if I'm the marionette master up there?
That would be
wiggling
cool.
some. Yeah, maybe we could do something. I feel like it could work. But the age of the kids, I'm not sure they could pull it off.
That's the problem. Well, no,
Yeah.
I think they could pull it off. I think the problem is they're like, you need to be there at 4:00, and you don't actually start moving in the parade till like 6:20.
Yeah.
That's
a long time for kids
and
to
then
just sit
you're
there.
organizing it, so our kids have to be there at like 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a long time for a 5 through 8-year-old kids to sit there
Mm-hmm.
in the cold.
Yeah.
Waiting to be puppets.
Well, they just sat there waiting to sit there dressed as Nutcracker characters.
I think it's a good idea. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
don't
So
know.
we didn't end up doing that because I thought it was going to be like a little creepy zombie-esque, like
No, I think
marionette puppets are kind of
visually,
creepy.
I think it'd be fine. Well,
Really?
yeah, I mean,
And so
it's like
then a human pretending to be a marionette puppet.
well, no, I think it would visually. I think it would be really cool if the kids would cooperate. I think it's a great idea. I think, there's some. It could be weird.
Last
It
year
could
we
be
had
weird.
40 kids on the float. It was too much.
Too many kids. Yeah, this year's perfect.
This year was perfect. I
And
think there was
don't want to brag, but
16 kids.
kind
or
of
something.
won.
We didn't win, so
Yeah.
maybe to be on the float, you have to go through an audition.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, yeah. It's a good idea. Like, how good are you at acting like a puppet?
Mm-hmm.
There, let's tie this string to your hands.
No, it was due to lack of interest that our float was such a small group. But
Again,
then it
I would
worked
give
out.
it the 4 to 6 window of just being cold sitting on a float. Maybe lack of interest.
Yeah, like they experienced that last year, and they're like,
Yeah.
"We're not doing that again."
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
They didn't want to win.
Yeah. Well, the winners
We got second place last year.
Winners show up for the float. Losers stay home.
I don't think you should say that, but
Did they win? The people who stayed home, did they win?
well,
Losers!
they're in Forest Friends. I guess technically their group.
They are the
did
losers
win.
of Forest Friends. I'm kidding. I know several people couldn't make it. They had other things.
Mhm.
Losers.
Well, we are
This is
so.
purely me saying
Yeah,
this.
it's not
Emily,
me.
behind her
I
eyes,
know.
I see screaming, "Stop!
No.
That is so rude."
I don't really care.
No, I know.
I am grateful for the size, though. So if you didn't show up,
right.
just don't.
It was a bigger trailer this year.
It was a bigger trailer,
Yeah.
but different. Yeah, just a whole different thing. And
Yeah.
now, when you're listening to this podcast,
Then you will be listening to winners of a float. Sorry. Forever, you will be listening to winners of a Christmas float competition. Go ahead. Sorry.
it's not the Macy's parade.
Better.
I had to keep telling myself that as we were putting it together.
I mean, you won, so you can tell yourself whatever you want. You're still the winner.
No, we are going to see the Nutcracker on Wednesday.
I wonder if that played into, wow, they're really in tune with the community.
Right.
The Nutcracker, big production, not a
Right.
small production. We have the Carson Center. You would think Paducah is just so small town, doesn't have much. I mean, we get people like Jerry Seinfeld. He came once.
He did, and I was in the costume shop yesterday returning the Nutcracker costume that I borrowed. We have a really cool,
A really great costume.
Really cool
I'm actually starting
costume.
as we try to like Paducah, I'm starting to actually kind of like it.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, this costume shop
Only
ships
taken
out
8 years.
costumes to companies all over the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I figured there had to be some other element to their business strategy because I can't
Than
imagine that
Paducah.
too many people in Paducah are just constantly getting costumes.
you would be surprised.
I probably
While
would
I
be.
was in there were people picking up costumes, dropping back costumes.
It was the Christmas parade day, and you know what? They lost.
It's true. But no, so what was I saying?
The Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, they had a hanger for sale. It said Jerry Seinfeld hanger from the Carson Center.
Oh, that was his hanger
2008.
that he put his jacket on.
Yep.
I would definitely like to rent this hanger.
It's framed. No, I think it's for
Oh,
sale.
it's framed.
It's
I
framed
see.
for sale.
I see.
Would you like that for Christmas?
No.
The Jerry Seinfeld hanger.
So
we could put it right here.
I mean, yeah, he's really famous, but it's also kind of like,
It's his hanger.
It's a hanger.
Yeah.
I
kind of want it now, though. Now that we're talking
I would want
about it's sort of like
it
one
would
of
be
those.
funny.
Yeah.
But I don't want it because I'm in awe of fame.
No. But it's got like the date on it. I think it was like 2008 or something. Like
Was
the
it
most
that long
random.
ago?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's sad that I then remember it because I'm like, wow, that one. You know what?
That one time we got Jerry Seinfeld?
People like Jerry Seinfeld. That was 20 years ago, Jason.
What is the deal with
What is the deal with my memory feeling like it was just last week?
Now I'm tempted by the hanger.
How much was it?
I don't know. I didn't look because I was like,
how much would you think it is?
$50.
$50 for a hanger.
It's
that
framed.
may or may not have actually been used by Jerry Seinfeld. It was just printed onto a hanger and put in his dress room.
I'm not even sure the hanger says Jerry Seinfeld on it.
Wait. It just had...
It's a wooden hanger. I can't remember. I just saw it and was like...
Okay.
But now I'm like, I kind of want that. What's the opposite of buyer's remorse when you didn't get it? Regret.
I mean, I think it's still going to be there. It's been there since 2008 and nobody's bought it.
Or they
bought it and upcharged it. They're like,
somewhere.
wait a second, I just bought a hanger for $100. Let's get rid of this thing.
No, they have cool stuff. I bought some Christmas presents. They have like really cool stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
The costume shop?
They have old vintage clothes, which are cool.
That's for sale?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're kind of pricey because a lot of them are in mint condition.
Well, I know you like some of their wool coats or something.
They had wool sweaters, yeah.
No, it was like a poncho or something.
Did they have a poncho? They have this cute little sweater. I can't tell if it's a girl's or a women's, but it's flowers. It's right when you walk in the shop. I know, I didn't try it on. It's cute.
And it's for sale or for rent?
For sale.
And for rent?
Maybe.
I don't know. You could rent it and try it on.
I could just ask her if I could try it on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say what I got because maybe someone listening to the podcast is going to get something from there.
Me?
No.
Am I getting a hanger for Christmas?
I'm considering getting that hanger. Honestly, kind of considering putting it on my wish list.
We'll see. I don't know.
Don't go buy the hanger.
No.
I mean, you could buy it if it's $20. Then I'd be,
Hey, so I know this is kind of awkward. I'm just looking around at my wife this year. I'm really wanting to do something special. How much for that hanger, that framed hanger?
That says Jerry Seinfeld somewhere
Jerry
in it.
Seinfeld's?
I can't remember if it's engraved on the hanger.
It would have to be. Because if it's not engraved on the hanger, it feels like just one of those relics that people says, oh, this was Charlemagne's helmet.
Actually, there was something about
it?
those curtains that are behind you. I got those at an estate sale, and they were trying to tell me something about...
These were Jerry Seinfeld's curtains.
It had something to do with the Kennedy family.
Oh.
But it wasn't like the Kennedys. It was like second cousin twice removed.
Like Robert
something.
Kennedy Jr.
I can't remember exactly. There was something... They got them somewhere.
This has the blood
really
of
valid.
JFK on it.
This is valid.
He was carrying these blankets when he was shot in Dallas.
I can't
Not blankets.
remember what they
curtains.
said. But I got them at a nice house at an estate sale. They weren't even really planning to sell them. I was just like, I need those curtains. I really like them.
So she stole them.
No, I got them for $15.
Wow. So it's connected to the Kennedys and it's worth less than the Jerry Seinfeld hanger?
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe it was like Kennedy once went in that house that they were hanging in.
Likely.
Like one of
yes.
It was like something not impressive at all.
One time a Kennedy smoked in this room, and if you smell the mustiness on this curtain, these are his cigarettes mustiness.
It wasn't even a Kennedy that anyone knows. I can't remember exactly. So
okay, it was Maria Shriver's cousin or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
might as well have been.
I think I'm about as related to a Kennedy as these curtains are. So, yeah, I just missed the line where there's the family money.
Yeah,
I missed that line.
Yeah.
You ever wonder, like, is there like somewhere in your family, it's distantly, where there's just a lot of family money, and it's like, that missed my line. Why did anyway?
When I met you and you told me where you parked, I walked over and saw your car and thought, okay, this will not be for money.
Got to do this for love.
This is, yep.
Yeah.
I knew what I was getting myself into.
And look at us now. We're thinking about buying a hanger. Life is good. We could even consider buying a Jerry Seinfeld hanger. So we went to a very cool thing a couple of days ago. I have to say,
look at Paducah area.
Yeah. I mean, even more surprising, this is Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
Mayfield, which is not
us talk about almost buying a house in Mayfield and deciding not to because it was Mayfield.
In Mayfield. Yeah, there might. Yeah. Anyway, I have things to say. Other people do too.
That's why we decided not to, because of all the other things.
Every person we're like, hey, we're thinking about moving to Mayfield. They're like, I don't care if it's the nicest house on the planet. Don't move to Mayfield.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and you're from Mayfield,
it's not us.
I've never lived there. It's not us.
And we really almost bought the house.
Yeah.
We went and saw it three times.
Well,
twice.
2.5. We walked outside and stalked the house.
We've walked outside.
Yeah.
5 times.
Oh, yeah.
But.
Yeah, we went up to the door, pretended to be like, I don't know.
We did not. That didn't happen.
Anyway, so this production is called the Bethlehem Walk.
Walk through Bethlehem?
The Walk through Bethlehem. Put on by this church, Nazarene church, not a big church, in Mayfield. Church of Nazarene. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be another one of those things. Yay, glad we're doing this.
Yeah.
Those things.
It's for the kids.
Yeah.
I had heard good things.
I thought it was going to be kind of one of those Judgment House church things.
Really?
But not freaky.
See, I thought it was going to be like lining a sidewalk and you walk and it's like stations and you're just like watching scenes. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Like here's Mary and Joseph on a donkey.
Yeah.
The next spot, here they are.
Right.
Asking for a room at the inn.
I've been to plenty of Christmas plays throughout, my childhood and even adulthood. And it's like when you go to a church play, it's kind of like, oh, this is cute for the kids. I'm really
sad that our kids have never been in a Christmas play.
Do they even really do them much anymore?
Yeah, I think. Well, so Jason and I just keep our kids with us during church.
Yeah.
So they're not part of the children's ministry, so we kind of like miss out on that. And
I mean, because it feels like a dance club.
Yeah, it's a lot of lights
we did walk our kids up to, like, this has happened at several places, but we walk them up to the children's church. What is the deal with this? It's like, we're just wanting a good family church experience. You go walk your kids up to children's church, like, lights.
They're just throwing gummy worms, sour gummy worms at the kids, just and like red dye lollipops.
People are doing lines in the back. No, I'm just kidding. Lines of pixie sticks.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my goodness. And they don't recover for like 12 hours. They don't sleep the next night. And they go through withdrawals. All kids.
I've never let them have any of that.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's like setting them up for night clubbing for half of these places. Anyway.
One of the churches actually did do mixers. They were calling them mixers.
What?
Yes. I think they were calling them mixers, unless the person who was telling me about it was just calling it a mixer. It was like a dance, like mixer.
I was not a part of this.
That was their youth group thing on Wednesdays.
Oh, Wednesdays. That's a different story. I mean, we don't even talk about Wednesdays. Those are Protestant Wednesdays can get unhinged.
I see that they have to do something to initiate interest.
Well, they're competing with phones and TV and everything else.
Right. So I see the catch. I see it.
I get it.
But we just have a hard time fitting in. We have a hard time fitting in with our peers. We have a hard time fitting in with the church.
We have a hard time fitting in anywhere.
That's one thing about a other denominations that I really appreciate is the level of reverence and like just not bending to culture.
Right. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, we as Protestants have totally... I mean, we were at church and some dude was like sucking down breakfast burritos.
He walked in
late.
Like 20 minutes late with a big coffee and 2 burritos.
And he's just sitting there eating them in the sanctuary. Like
I'm okay with the coffee.
I'm
to an
not
extent.
really. I mean,
I think it needs to be in a tumbler, I think. I think that's a little more acceptable. Discreet, like I need water. Well, it's like I need coffee. It's like a little tumbler.
It was in like a giant plastic Scooters cup with whipped cream and candy canes crumbled on top.
And then like uncrinkled the wrapper, pulled out a burrito and just eaten it. Listening to the and like there's
no shame. Just
part of me
not
is
even
like
hiding it.
Yeah, but like half of me is like I don't know whether to just completely respect that this guy just doesn't care. Like he's gonna do what he wants to do. I'm like I kind of respect that, and then the other side of it is like the lack of reverence is appalling.
It's a lot, and then. Not 10 minutes later, the girl in front of us whips out a full-size hairbrush. Full size from her purse. Like, we're not talking little miniature travel or comb.
Yeah.
Starts brushing her hair.
No, like fully. Not like a discreet,
like,
something.
I got a tangle.
It's
we're
like, you know what?
Brushing the hair.
Yeah. Putting curlers in.
No, but what is going on?
This
what
isn't
is
your
going
living room.
on?
This is not your living room. If you go to children's church, if you want to do that, go volunteer in the children's ministry. They have all kinds of burritos.
There was one time at a different church, we took our kids to the children's church, and because we want our kids to feel included.
Sure.
And have friends.
Sort of
want that.
We sort of want that.
So anyway, this church had this big, giant glass window that you could look into the children's area. And the kids were like playing on this play area. And I think our younger son was maybe like 3 or 4, you think?
Mm-hmm.
3 probably. And all these 3-year-olds are in this play area and they're circled around this guy who's sitting there staring at his phone. And the kids are then looking at his phone as well. Mm-hmm. And I'm standing outside the glass staring at this dude. Like, you can feel when someone's staring at you. Like,
I'm with you. I was right next to you.
You were right next to me. We were just sitting there like, what is going on?
We can't make friends. I don't get it.
Our son wasn't staring at the phone.
Yeah.
He was playing.
Yeah.
But there were a bunch of other people lined along the walls, and I kept giving them eye contact, like the mean mom look,
Yeah.
Looking at them and then looking
I've
at the
that
guy.
Look many times.
Looking at the guy on his phone, looking at them, and they weren't giving. Like, nobody was walking over there going, hey, dude, you probably need to get off your phone. Like, what are you even looking at? What?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
That was weird.
Yeah. That same church tried to give my kids red, white, and blue Cheerios. And my son was like, I can't have those. They have dyes. And they're like, no, it's fine. And he's like, they have dyes. So they called me. He said they have dyes. They called me and they're like, your son's concerned about the dyes in this. It's just cereal. So I took the box and looked at it. And it's like red 40, blue 1. Like, yeah, I said that he can't have dyes. And he knows that he can't have dyes. It's like on the thing.
Yeah.
And it's not just like, I just don't want my kids to have dyes. It's like, I don't want my kids to be crazy.
Behavior-altering substance.
So, yeah, I was like, yeah, he's right. Don't really know what to say.
I mean, it's literally on the box.
So I gave up children's church.
Yeah. All that to say is the Bethlehem walk.
All that to say, our kids have never been in a Christmas program.
Yeah.
It makes me so sad. It does. But okay, back to the Bethlehem walk.
Well,
it was incredible.
It blew me away.
Blew me away.
It was so cool.
The
You
production.
walk in, and you're kind of walking down this very long path, and there's tiki torches everywhere, and it's like, okay, what is this gonna be?
Oh, but the tiki torches really set the
great.
mood.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
But you're going on this long path, and then
I don't know what kind of things are burning in there, but
nothing good.
Plenty of fresh air.
Yeah, there's wide open. And you walk in to what feels like it looks like and feels like you just went back in time. Forget about the Kentucky accents. Shalom.
Shalom. Welcome to Bethlehem.
Yeah. Forget if you can get past that, it's like, wow. You walk into a market. You walk into a place that's just bustling with people. They pretend like you're there for the census, like they did in Jesus' time. And
so Jason and I were going up, and they keep saying, like, make sure you sign the census, and we're thinking it's like a marketing ploy to get your email to invite you to church. Jason's like, we're not signing the census.
I hate signing up for church things, because then you get endless emails and calls, and pastors show up at your door, and it's like, look,
we did have a pastor show up at our door once.
It's like, I get it. Don't show up at my door unannounced because I filled out a card. I have not filled out a card since 2010.
Well,
I refuse. I'll
do it because I feel guilty.
And every time you do it, I find it and I rip it up. I go into the offering. I start sifting through. That guy's stealing money. No, I'm looking for a card. Yeah. I'm against it. Anyway, go ahead. The census.
Oh, but when we got to the front, it was just a piece of paper, and they just like.
It was for the kids.
Yeah, it was for the kids to write their name and how many family members.
And they gave these kids a token, and they could buy 3 tokens. You could buy a nail from the blacksmith, or like
a little piece of fur.
Yeah, and if you don't like if you see something you like better, you can barter. Yeah, and it's like it was so cool, and it's just this immersive experience. They're playing music on the drums, and people are dancing.
Fresh bread. They had like market stalls with fruits and vegetables and animals. I mean, it was amazing.
The kids were like, this is better than the Ark Encounter. And I'm like, yeah, it was. And we paid a lot more for the Ark Encounter. This is just a small church that, like, very little budget, I'm sure. And it's like, this is far more immersive than anything like that I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say it's worth, if you're within a 2-hour drive.
2 hours?
I think it's worth it.
Wow.
I mean, look it up next year. It's called A Walk Through Bethlehem. A Walk to Remember. It's a walk to remember.
We will definitely be going back.
Dare you to move to Mayfield and go through the Bethlehem walk, because it is really cool.
It was really cool. And they gave the kids little shepherd hats.
It's over now, so you have to wait till next year.
It's just one weekend a year.
Yeah. Put it on your calendars, though.
It was so good. Yeah. It was so good.
I hate that we don't have more to say about that, other than it kind of... go ahead.
It was really cute. So they got the 3 tokens. And one of our kids is just like, spend it right away, whatever. And he even like got a free rock from one of the people and then bartered with the rock to get something different. Yeah. Like, he's just out there.
Yeah.
But then our older son, he was like holding on to his tokens, really thinking about what he was going to buy. And we got all the way through to the end. We're like leaving, and he's like, I still have 1 token. I want to go back and buy that fur. I've really been thinking about it. I really want it.
That's sweet.
It was so hard for me to be like, yeah, let's turn around and go back through. It really wasn't that far out of the way. Like, it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
But I, in that moment, decided to be a patient parent and just like, yeah, buddy, sure, that's fine. Let's do it. And he was so excited. I mean, he loved it.
Yeah.
The whole experience.
Well, I think part of your perception was a little off, because it took us like an hour and a half to go through it. Mm-hmm. But when we just walked back quickly, it's like a 1-minute walk.
Yeah, it wasn't far. But you're going to all the different stalls.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a little weirded out, like the fruit stall.
I would say your germaphobeness got assaulted.
I struggle with just allowing the experience aside from things like dyes or whatever, like that's out of it.
This
I'm not
is
even talking
independent of crunchiness.
This is
just another
my
mental problem. This is another problem that you have.
Okay, so
An
it
extra.
is cold and flu season, and the line was long. There were a lot of people there.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Pretty incredible.
And so every time you're going to these stalls, like you're waiting in line, and I know.
But may I say, though, it's nice because they have a fire pit at almost every line, and it's so warm and cozy, and it's amazing.
It didn't matter.
Go ahead.
Lines didn't bother me.
Yeah.
And all the tiki torches really set the mood that you're just kind of like, when you have to stand there, whatever, you just talk with your family and you're waiting. Okay, but the fruit and vegetable, they have like these big platters of cut up pieces of fruit. Okay, it's grapes and bananas and apples. Do we really want to risk the flu for a sample of a banana?
I got pomegranate seeds. It was amazing.
I have a pomegranate on the counter.
Not from
Bethlehem.
I was in Bethlehem. I wanted Bethlehem pomegranate seeds.
Okay, so anyway, I am like kind of freaking out.
We're in the city of David.
Everyone's touching all the things. And then my kids, I was kind of like trying to get past the fruit and vegetable spot.
Wasn't. I'm like, there's
like, get in line, get in line.
There's free food. Go to it.
And then I'm watching the people ahead touch everything on all the platters. And one person keeps touching all the grapes.
Bethlehem. And they didn't have the same standards that we have today.
Technically, we still don't know. It's just Tuesday. It could be incubating in our bodies right now. I did not care for that part. Jason was like, bread, fresh bread.
There was fresh. They're yelling from across the fresh bread, the best in Bethlehem, fresh bread. I'm like,
he's so excited. He's
Emily,
like,
there's fresh bread.
I mean, I can make you bread just as soon as we get home.
Not from Bethlehem. And we've already talked about Ezekiel bread, and we're not having that.
Jason grabs us each a piece of bread and dips it in olive oil, quote unquote.
From the Middle East.
And, it's a giant bottle from Great Value.
You don't know.
Yeah, I could taste it. Was,
You don't know.
Anyway, I didn't see how it was all going down before this. Jason just walks over and pops a piece of bread in my mouth.
Well, you opened it.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm like, take this. It's like, I'm like, I have bread. Do you want me to go get you bread? You're like, sure. And I come back, I'm like, here you go. And you opened your mouth and I put it in there. I didn't shove bread into you. I know you're trying to paint a picture that isn't accurate.
No, I'm trying to go with the flow. Okay, you were so excited about this bread. You're supposed to be eating keto, Jason.
I know.
Anyway, so he pops it in my mouth, and then I later go see how people are grabbing the bread and dipping it in the olive oil, just like free hands, just like anything goes. You could just like, ugh. And I turned to Jason and I was like, you put that in my mouth?
It wasn't that calm. You were in a panic.
No.
You were in a panic.
Like, that is what nightmares are made of right there. What I'm seeing and what I consumed, and there's nothing I can do about it. Nightmare level.
Can I just say this? Crunchy is one thing. Living with crunchy is one thing. Living with crunchy plus germaphobe, it's a little much, Emily. It's a little much.
I'm really...
Pick one or the other.
I try, but it runs in my family, I think.
What?
Not my parents, but my cousin was just saying he's a super duper germaphobe at Thanksgiving, remember?
Okay.
He was... And then another cousin was saying he's extremely germ aware. So
do you feel like that's what you are, more germ aware? You're not like over there like constantly washing your hands every 2 seconds or something.
Yeah, and I don't.
You're like, well, actually, my hands are a little dry today.
No, and it's weird because I don't care about like outside germs, if you would even call those germs, like natural in the wild dirt. I don't care about
parasites
and
worms.
I mean, I think about it.
It doesn't bother you.
I would care about ringworm.
Yeah, it's just outside germ type things. What do you mean outside germs?
Like, I don't care about the kids going and digging in the dirt.
I don't think you get cold and flu from digging in the dirt.
Right. So that's what I don't care about.
Well, of course you don't.
It's like
that's like saying I don't care about,
No, people who are germaphobes care about all of that stuff, I think, right?
Really? I don't know.
Dirty.
I don't know. There's a different, like,
I don't like
city germs versus
city germs.
Country germs.
City germs. I just like have a hard time with it.
Yeah.
But
city
I
germs
did
are
it.
Gross. I'm like that in the city. Cities, it's just too many people.
Yeah.
Too many things. You just never know.
Yeah.
It's gross. Actually, your cousin said like he travels a lot, and
anytime he goes to a city, he throws away his shoes.
Well, after he does a tour or whatever, and like goes to city. After the tour, he's like, he leaves his shoes in the hotel room.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Emily's over there thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do that, but every city I visit. That's the germ aware cousin, right? Or the
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think you're him, but slightly more.
Just a little more extreme.
Yeah. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what else is tough? Christmas shopping for you. You're the hardest person to shop for ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
Really with a question mark.
Really?
You know.
But really, if you just bought a wool sweater and some beeswax candles.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you.
A wool sweater. Listen, if I went out and picked out a wool sweater, and I'm not saying this because you'd be picky, I'm saying this because I would choose either the wrong size or something, because even if it's like the technically correct size, it's like, no, I wouldn't have gotten this size in this type of sweater or whatever, or the print or colors are wrong.
There would not be a print on a...
Well, whatever. I don't know. Do they not print things on
No,
dye?
that'd be more of a weave.
Well, I was looking through a weave. I was looking through options. I was thinking. I was trying to figure out, all right, what are good gifts to get you, and like, you're looking at all these lists, you're running it through Chat GPT, you're trying to figure out anything. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I found out, I already knew this, but it just, when it's listed in front of you, that you don't like any kind of gadgets.
No.
Like electronics.
No.
And like, one of the suggestions is like, well, if they like pen and paper over like a writing tablet or something, you can get this very nice leather-bound journal with a fountain pen,
just scraps of paper.
And you're like, I'm thinking, well, no, she likes a number 2 pencil or a Bic, and she prefers to write on the back of an old drawing that our kids made. Chocolate wrapper. That's her favorite paper. And it's like, so you're all analog. Mm-hmm. You're all analog. There's nothing electronic that you would even care anything about. The other part is you also have most of what you want. Like, a grain mill would be great, but she has one sitting on the counter. Mm-hmm. What about a Dutch oven? We have one.
Yeah.
What about anything? Well, also, I mean, I'll say this is kind of a personal we get some stuff for free sometimes when we promote things, and people send us stuff. So you have like that's been a new element ever since you've gained some kind of a following. Everybody wants to give you all the stuff, and it's like,
what a blessed lady I am.
I know, but it's
everything.
Stop sending her stuff so I can buy her something for Christmas. No, please do. It's pretty cool. I mean, and then, of course, what you like, what you love. What I know what you love. What you love is beauty in your home, beauty in your style, and I don't have a sense of style at all. My favorite style is a hoodie and jeans. Mm-hmm. When it comes to clothing in a room, I want a hanger, like in a frame.
I'm kind of interested in the hanger.
I just don't know what to do with you because
You
I'm
don't
so
have to
easy.
do
I'm
anything.
so easy. I'm the easiest person to shop
And
for.
Jason's like, all I want is this $1,700 mouse that will make editing so much easier.
How much does that mouse cost?
Okay, $120.
Now, that's too much for a mouse. Don't get me wrong. It is. But, come on. Your hyperbole is a little over the top.
I pulled up, Jason had made this list because of his empty watch box. I pulled up a list that he had made on his phone of watches that he liked. And I pulled them up and I was like, no, he won't like that. I know your style. And I know that if you got that watch.
There's 2 of them I would really like.
Well, it was a situation of, I do this too. You want to be something.
I want to be something I'm not.
Yeah. And then you get it and you're like, that's actually not me. And sometimes you just go for it. Like I bought this wool coat and I wear it all the time.
The fur one?
Yeah, I wore it to the walk through Bethlehem.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful wool coat. It has this massive fur collar. It's rabbit.
That doesn't seem crunchy. It seems kind of
rabbit.
Seems kind of cruel.
I mean, it's like from the 50s, so the rabbit would have been dead anyway.
Oh, the rabbit would have been dead for like 49 years.
I don't really feel bad about the rabbit.
Well, you thrifted it too, so.
Yeah. I did not contribute to the problem of the fur, but I love this fur coat and I wear it, but it is a little much. It's kind of like, who are you? What are you?
See, that's the kind of thing. Like you have this giant fur coat type of thing that you love. If I would have bought that, I wouldn't have in a million years thought if you didn't have something like that.
It's mostly wool. It's just a collar that's fur.
Well, I understand. Yeah, right. And so I'm saying like I wouldn't have in a million years thought, I'm going to get this for Emily.
But I said wool. Just buy anything wool. It's really not hard. Wool.
You say it's really not that hard.
But
then I buy something wool.
You have never bought anything wool. Not once.
I'm just saying if I did.
But you haven't. So you don't know. I'm not that hard. This doesn't, and I feel so bad that every year Jason just like
a struggle,
toils and struggles, and I'm like, well, first of all, I don't need anything for Christmas. Thank you.
That's not an option. I hate it. Okay, it is a pet peeve of mine when someone is saying, "I don't want anything for Christmas." It's like, but I have to get you something, so don't play that game. Just say, I don't know what you could get me for Christmas. Sorry, you'll have to figure it out.
2 sweaters. They're actually
fine.
cotton,
I'm not even talking about you at this point. I'm just talking about in general. Mm-hmm. I don't want anything for Christmas. Just don't. I just want to enjoy the family. All that's saying is, I'm not going to tell you what I want. I'm not going to... Or
you could have the most generous interpretation of the words that they're saying and think, oh, wow, they really don't care if they get anything.
You're telling me if you told me, I don't want anything for Christmas, and then Christmas morning shows up and you don't get anything, you're not going to feel a little bit like, that's strange.
Yeah, it would be like, that's
so it's
strange.
A lie.
No, I would think it was strange because you almost always give me something.
Yeah, no, I'm honoring your wishes. She didn't want anything. Well, go make me some dinner.
You could make dinner. That would be a great gift.
You said no gifts. You said no gifts. You're a better cook than I am. I've had more practice.
It's true.
Yeah. So, I mean, does that not ever happen to you? Like
you think you're so easy, but
I'm so easy
because you just send me what you want. But I think about stuff and I get you stuff, and
yeah. Well, you don't really have to.
And
think
I don't
about
complain.
It.
Yes,
you don't have to think about me. You don't have to think about me.
I do
because I think about
you.
whatever budget we fall within. You know, it changes from year to year. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. And I'm like, what are the things that I like within this budget? And I send you like 5 things, and you get them, and it's like that's not hard.
Yeah, but
I'm not complaining.
I'm not
complaining.
Get extra stuff.
Yeah, you do. It's
outside
nice.
of it.
That's true. It's sweet. And those are fun. I enjoy them. But I'm easy. You don't have to get those extra things, and I would have been content. It's easy. But you don't tell me anything. And then you tell me one or two things that's, I usually what you send me is like the thing is you don't want anything. You actually don't, but I have to get you something. I have to. I'm your husband. And so what you do is you like then send me a list of things you don't actually want that much. And you're like, because I don't like fast fashion. I don't like all these things. Like, I don't care. I don't like gadgets. Understandably so. It's not your thing. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with not liking things. But then you just send me like, oh, I know what you can get me for Christmas. I like this pair of gloves.
Yeah, I do want some gloves.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll get you the pair of gloves. That's something I could put in your stocking. Cool.
So this sounds like
I really like oranges. Get me an orange, a basket of oranges.
People do that.
I understand.
Is a classic gift. But no, I was going to say this sounds like a classic case of overconsumption. We have
Here we go.
become so trained to need more. When really,
No, I'm just trying to think
simple.
of something. Something, not more, just something. So, I don't know. It's just, come on.
Okay, I'm hard. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, I guess your little chat with ChatGPT is kind of eye-opening.
It didn't produce any results, that's for sure.
I know what I want. Give up ChatGPT for Christmas, for the year, because it's bad for the environment and just making...
I kind of use it as like a better version of Google,
Still using it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well...
So...
It's,
have you not seen the videos, Jason?
It's not any good at creative tasks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, write really very crunchy videos, please. I'm tired of thinking of them. And then it's like, what if a crunchy mom came in and said, "Oh dear, why are you eating spaghetti? That's not good for you. Ha ha ha." And it's like, that's awful. This is terrible. They said AI was going to take over. It's not going to take over any creative jobs, not anytime soon. I mean, maybe like visual effects, but not.
You know, it was
writing.
really cute at the walk through Bethlehem. My older son.
This is a turn. Okay.
Well, when we were leaving, he was talking about, are there still blacksmiths? And I was like, yeah, there are, but not as many. And it's, a lot of stuff is done by machine. And he was like, oh, yeah, man, I kind of wish it was the old way. I kind of like seeing someone create something.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's why I buy you those nice heirloom toys that are handmade.
Yeah. Well, he said even like, that's so sad that it's not like that anymore. Yeah. And it's really true. And I think maybe that's why we enjoy those types of things so much. Because it's like you get to see, but did people really want that in reality other than the Amish?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's tricky because then everything would be so expensive. Well, and like accessibility is gone. Yeah, hard. Life was hard.
I need a box of nails. Well, it's going to take a week.
And they weren't just getting Christmas presents, probably.
Oranges. Baskets of oranges. I mean, you would fit in great. It's like, what do you want for Christmas? Knit me a scarf. Because, that's what we have.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, that's great. That's slow fashion.
They did have this little spot where someone was weaving a blanket or something. And then another person was making yarn. And she let you feel the different fibers. And our 8-year-old was like, ooh, I like this one the best. And it was silk.
Silk.
And yeah, me too, kid.
And she said, oh, you have expensive taste. Yeah, well, I do think there is like this hunger for like doing things with your hands, not just in a crafty way, but in a like, I live my life this way.
Yeah, creating.
Yeah, well, this year we've kind of decided it's kind of the year of getting the right tools, and I think that's kind of an interesting idea. Coming into the new year, which we're not at the new year yet, but just coming into the new year, something that I'm trying to focus on is having the right tools for the right thing. An example. We had to get a tree cut down on our property. It was dying and a hazard and everything else. And so we just have these logs just stacked up in our backyard from the tree. And, we have an axe. It was a smaller axe, whatever, but I never thought about, I used to chop wood when I was a kid all the time and it worked fine. And I never thought about the weight of axes or anything. And so I went out and I tried chopping the wood and like nothing, like didn't move at all, just getting stuck. I'm like, what, did I get weak over the last 20 years? Like, what's happening? I used to chop wood all the time. And then I was at some Lowe's store. Yeah. I was at Lowe's and I was just looking at the axes and I'm like, I saw the one I had and then I saw a maul, like the big thing, like 8.5 pound head. And I'm like, oh,
you need the right tools.
I don't have the right tools. So I bought it and then I went home and I just started chopping wood and it was like butter. I'm like, oh, I just need the right tools. I live my whole life. I was frustrated. How I bought a wheelbarrow that day because we've spent the last 5 years with a wheelbarrow that's falling apart, flat tire.
Hey, I got that wheelbarrow for $20 off Facebook Marketplace.
You can't hardly move it across the yard if it's even halfway full. And I'm like, darn it, I'm getting a wheelbarrow. And I got one. It's like the wheel can't go flat. And then I started moving those logs I was chopping, and it was effortless. I'm telling you, if you can, it's an epiphany.
So look at my life, Jason. What tools do I need? We have our socks here. Clearly, we need tools.
What?
Yeah, like I gotta have tools.
Why are the socks still there? That's just laziness at some point.
I like our system
of just sitting it in the corner.
I mean, yeah, I was cold when I came up here because Jason turns off all the air and everything, and I just reached around and grabbed myself some socks because I was cold.
And you're complaining about it.
Yeah, no, tools. I guess maybe these are. Maybe this is the tool.
Yeah, that is the tool.
Accessible socks.
Well, I don't know. I just thought it was a neat epiphany, and I'm sure there's other. The same day, I got a chainsaw. Jason
went on a shopping spree.
Yeah, well, okay. I've gone through like 2 chainsaws just to get. We have 3 acres of woods, okay? And it's like there's problems all the time, and I can barely get through a fallen limb with the chainsaws that I buy because I'm like, well, it's just limbs. I can get an electric one. Got the electric one a few years ago. It like doesn't do anything. And it runs out of battery in 3 minutes.
Yeah, a hedge trimmer.
It's like, okay, so that one isn't any good. I upgrade. I go to a Craftsman gas-powered one, okay? And it like goes through a couple of limbs, but it needs something, there's something that's slightly bigger that needs, and it just basically dies. And I'm like, I'm sick of this. 3 years later, we have trees that are falling down, and like, I'm getting a good chainsaw. And I got the good chainsaw. Again, butter.
Yeah.
I can clear our entire woods.
Our area had a massive ice storm in 2009.
A lot of dead stuff.
Trees, I've heard, are just now really dying from that initial
Maybe they were dying from laughter from Seinfeld's presence. 2008? I don't know. Just putting the years there.
Yeah.
Just tying it all together. Mm-hmm. That was a bad joke.
I gave you a sympathy laugh.
Was it really sympathy? I think once you got it, it was kind of like...
I thought you were talking about the wooden hanger because it was wood.
See, my delivery was poor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm no Seinfeld. So, what is the deal with that? Well, are there any tools you need, Emily?
I'll have to think on that.
Oh, thanks. See, that's what happens. We're like 2.5 weeks out from Christmas, and I'll think about it. I'm like, okay. Guess I'm paying for express shipping. No, it's all good. You know what tool really helps the podcast?
What's that?
It's the proper tool. Yeah, it's the proper tool.
I'm amusing you right now.
It's reviews.
What's that, Jason?
It's a 5-star review on either Spotify or Apple or wherever.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it does things for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not just mentally, but like the show gets put out to more people.
It's the year of the tools, so
with the proper tools. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Really Very Crunchy podcast. It's a little all over the place, but that's what's going on in our neck of the woods. Here's what's going on in your town. No. You remember?
I remember. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Show.
Thanks for...
I messed that up.
That's all right.
I'm off today. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Thank
you're
you.
Just stressed about buying Christmas presents.
Only
you
a
need
little.
To let it go. It's
really?
Fine. Yeah, just let it go.
Just let it go.
Yeah, just let it go.
Basket of oranges it is.
Yep. Hand woven.
Too late. I don't have...
You have to go gather the oranges yourself.
So, what, in Florida?
Yeah.
Guess we're going to Florida. All right. Well, we'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Bye.